Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to Finance Current Affairs session. In today's session, we are going to discuss a very important news article of finance that is regarding the RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das has got the Governor of the Year Award for 2023. So you can understand that how proud moment this is for all Indians that our governor, our RBI's governor has got the Governor of the Year Award. Okay, there are so many countries that have the central banks and they all the central banks have the head, the chairman or the governor. And our governor, our RBI's governor is the one that has got this award. And this award has been given by the central banking publication and that has released the Central Banking Awards 2023 in which different awards were given. So we will discuss about all these awards as well as the Prime Minister of our country has congratulated the Shaktikanta Das, the RBI's governor, for this big achievement. And here you can understand that this is a very big news article. As well as this is very important from your exams point of view, because for the descriptive writing, there are many points that has been given here that how the RBI's governor, how the RBI was able to get above this trouble that was coming from the outside forces and how we were able to move in a smooth manner because of our policies, because of the RBI's policies. So all of this we are going to discuss in today's session, and there is very important points. There are very important points that you are going to get for your answer writing. Okay, so let's discuss this very important topic, but before that there is a big announcement from EduTap also that we have brought for you the comprehensive guide for RBI, NABARD and SEBI. So through a single guidebook you can get all your common queries answered. If you want to know about the examination, what is the pattern of the exam, what are the previous year cutoff for the exam, what is the syllabus for the exam, all these common queries are answered in this guidebook, and there are the definitive answers that are provided in this guidebook. As well as you do not have to visit different links, you do not have to visit different websites. Even if you want to know about the preparation, even if you want to know about the organization, if you want to know about the sources, the strategy, everything is provided in this single guidebook, and you can easily download this guidebook. The link is provided in the description box below. As well as this is absolutely free of cost to save your time, to save your efforts, and you can easily download this guidebook. The link is given in the description box below, so do download this guidebook. Now coming to our topic of today, that the RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das has been awarded the Governor of the Year Award by the Central Banking publication. So first of all, let's understand about this publication, and then we will move forward that why the Governor of the Year Award has been given to RBI's governor. So Central Banking publication is a financial publisher. So it publishes, it is an international organization, we can say. It is the Central Banking publication is a financial publisher. It specially focuses on, it specializes in the public policy and the financial markets with emphasis on central banks, international financial institutions and the financial market infrastructure and regulation. So you can understand that the specialization of this organization, of this publication, is on the public policy, on the central banks and the regulations and the infrastructure, the financial market infrastructure. So this is a very good publication that can provide us the information that which country is doing how and how the public policies are being run, how the financial markets are being working. So this publication is the one that has released the Central Banking Awards, and it releases the Central Banking Awards every year, and in this year our RBI's governor is the one that has got the Best Governor of the Year award, we can say. So Central Banking publication was found in 1990 and acquired by InfoPro Digital in 2017. Okay, RBI's former governor, so it is not like this Shaktikanta Das is the first governor that has got this award in India, but Raghuram Rajan was the one that has got the award in 2015. Okay, so Shaktikanta Das is the second governor of RBI that has got the Best Governor of the Year award. Okay, so remember that Raghuram Rajan has got this award in 2015. So now there are two governors of our country that has got this kind of title. Okay, so RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das has been awarded the Governor of the Year award by Central Banking publication, and Das has helped. So why this award has been given to Shaktikanta Das when there are so many governors in different countries, when there are so many central banks in different countries? So Das has helped. So what has happened, that there were the outside pressures, the outside forces that were coming. The COVID-19 came, the trouble came after in around 2020. Then there was the Russia-Ukraine war that started. Due to that, there was much inflation that was coming in our country, as well as all the central banks of different countries. They were increasing their interest rate. Okay, they were doing the the monetary policy tightening. And in such trouble, the Shaktikanta Das, the Reserve Bank of India, they stood firm. They helped India to come above all these troubles, okay, go above all these troubles. So the Das has helped maneuver the ship as it faced multiple obstacles. So multiple obstacles were coming in front of us, but our ship kept on soaring. And we can say since his appointment in 2018, he was appointed. After that in 2020, the COVID came. After that in 2022, the Russia-Ukraine war came, but still India did well, okay. The COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war being the two major tests that came in front of him, but he did well. So Shaktikanta Das, if we talk about him particularly, so he is IS retired, and he is the former secretary of the Department of Revenue and Department of Economic Affairs under the Ministry of Finance. So you can understand that he was well educated, we can say. He was well introduced with the revenue department, with the economic department, with the economic system of our country. But still, when he was appointed, like the Urjit Patel was the governor of RBI before Shaktikanta Das, so he left abruptly, giving his personal reasons. So after that, Shaktikanta Das was appointed, and there were much speculation that was going on, much assumptions that Shaktikanta Das is not from the economics background, so maybe he will not be able to do as good. But having the Governor of the Year award shows that how well he has done, and he has been again appointed as the governor of the, his term has been increased. He has been reappointed as the governor of the RBI. So you can see that how well he has been performing in his position as the governor of the RBI. Okay, so he was chosen. He became the governor of the Reserve Bank of India effective from December 12, 2018. After that, he has faced two big tests. That is the first test of 2020 COVID-19, and then the Russia-Ukraine war that started in the start of the 2022. So he has stood in front of those two major tests, and he did not let India down, we can say. So now you can see all these awards. This is the Central Banking Award that has been given for the 2023, and you can see that the Governor of the Year award has gone to Shaktikanta Das. The Central Bank of the Year award has gone to National Bank of Ukraine. So you have to remember that the Reserve Bank of India has not got the Central Bank of the Year award, but it is the National Bank of Ukraine. So these are the two important awards that you need to remember. Okay, so the RBI governor has cemented critical reforms. So you can understand that Shaktikanta Das, the RBI's governor, was the one that stood in front of those tests and that helped India to soar above it. So he has brought critical reforms. He has led our payment and settlement system very well. He did not, when the troubles were coming, still he was focused on coming above that troubles as well as leading India to the digital economy. Okay, he did not stop the efforts to lead India towards the digital economy. There were many innovations that were done during this time also. The innovations were kept on happening. Okay, the financial system kept on running very well. So overseeing world leading payments innovation. So innovation were kept on doing. It's not like that COVID has come, we should stop everything and we should only focus on the inflation and the growth and such. He did that. He focused on innovation. He focused on inflation growth, but he also focused on the innovation and the continuity of the financial markets, the betterment of the financial market. So that is a big thing, that in front of the troubles also you are focusing, you are fighting with the troubles as well as you are thinking about the development also. Steered India through difficult times, and the National Bank of Ukraine is the one that has got the Central Bank of the Year. So why it is so? Because you can understand that the Russia-Ukraine war was going on. Still the National Bank of Ukraine has stood up and it has not let its currency depreciate a lot, or we can say it has not let the value of the currency go down a lot. Okay, as well as it has seen that the foreign exchange reserves are also met. So in front of so many troubles that are coming in front of Ukraine, the National Bank of Ukraine is fighting those troubles. So that's why the National Bank of Ukraine is the one that has been given the Central Bank of the Year award. Okay, so NBU maintained financial and macroeconomic stability in the face of of extreme shocks that were coming during the fight that is going on between Russia and Ukraine. Okay, so the currency value, the National Bank of Ukraine maintained the currency value as well as it maintained the foreign exchange reserves. So now Governor of the Year award has been given to Shaktikanta Das, that we need to focus on. So the award has been given on which qualities, on what basis? So the leadership and credibility. So the first thing that is being seen during the choosing of the Governor of the Year is the leadership and the credibility, and we can understand that the Shaktikanta Das was the governor that came in front of the TV that said, yes, we are in trouble, yes, the problems are coming, but we are fighting with those problems. The country do not have to be afraid. The financial system is doing well, we are maintaining good stability, the banking system is resilient, we are maintaining good CRAR and such and such. So he maintained his credibility. He said that yes, we are in trouble. He did not try to hide it, but still he also told us that we are fighting for our country and we are continuously maintaining the stability of the system also, financial market also. So he showed the leadership and he showed the credibility. He did not lie at that time. Innovation and change management, he did not stop in front of troubles. He did not stop. He kept on doing the innovation. He kept on leading the innovation. Okay. Problem solving and performance. So he has shown through his performance that in front of so many troubles, India was doing good. There were many troubles that were coming, but still India was doing very well. So problem solving and performance was also shown by Shaktikanta Das, and that's why we can see that after seeing all these qualities, he has been given the Governor of the Year award. So now again, why we have seen that okay, this the RBI's governor did so much things, but how we can say? We have to show some points now, some data points. So let's see that. So it was in managing. So the publication, the central banking publication has said it was in managing the COVID crisis that Shaktikanta Das has had perhaps his greatest impact. He has done very well. During the COVID-19, the growth was the main focus, because during the COVID-19, the economy stopped in a way. There was lockdown, there was nothing happening, the growth was in negative. So at that time the growth stopped. So at that time it was the work of the RBI to push that economy up, to boost the economy back to its feet. So appearing as a voice of calm, he had a calm voice. He told us that yes, we are in trouble, but we will get above this trouble. Amid the fear of the people during the lockdown, he had a calm voice and steering the RBI deftly between intense political pressures on one side and the economic disaster on the other. So he has led his calm, and through his calm, he has led the country to the growth path again, we can say. So the Indian Central Bank, since the turn of COVID-19, has been actively engaged in managing the benchmark lending rate. If you remember that what happened during March 2020, there was 75 basis point down of the repo rate. That is, the repo rate was around 5.15%. That went down to 4.40% in March 2020. Then in May 2020, the repo rate again came down to 4%. And for 2 years, till 2022, the repo rate was maintained at 4% at such a low point, you can say. So this is for the growth, so that at cheaper rates, the loans can be given to the public, to the banks and to the public, so that at the cheaper rates, the public will take the loan and they will start demanding. Through the demand, the supply will also be raised, and through this, the economy will come back to track. So the repo rate was kept down. But in 2022, what happened that in Feb around, the Russia-Ukraine war started. So from there, the RBI in May 2022 decided to increase the repo rate. So you can understand that, seeing that our growth is down during the COVID, the repo rate was kept low. Seeing the inflation in 2022, after 2 years, the repo rate started increasing. Okay, the emergency meeting was also led. So you can understand that there was the 250 basis point increase that has been done in the repo rate. From the 4%, the repo rate has been brought to 6.50% in the previous Monetary Policy Committee only. The repo rate has been brought to 6.50%. So there is continuous step that has been taken by the Monetary Policy Committee, by the Reserve Bank of India and by the RBI's governor. The RBI has also made judicious use of its foreign exchange reserves. The RBI has used its foreign exchange reserves so that the depreciation that was happening of rupees against dollars, So the depreciation was happening very fast. We all must remember that the dollar was getting more and more stronger because the monetary policy tightening was happening all around the world. The interest rate were rising all around the world, and the foreign reserves were flowing out. Okay, so the foreign exchange was flowing out, the money was flowing out of the country so that they can invest in safer assets. So at that time the rupees was depreciating a lot, the dollars became very strong, it became a safe haven for the investors. At that time, through the foreign exchange reserves, the RBI tried to control this depreciation, this decrease of value that was happening of rupees. So it took a very strong measure in that also. The RBI did not stand still, that we will only look after the growth, we will only look after the inflation, but the RBI also looked after the currency, the value of the currency. So there was the judicious use of its reserves, it floated its reserves, and through that it stopped the depreciation, it controlled the depreciation of rupees. To cushion the impact of the major shocks that India was facing, although it is an inflation targeter, the RBI's main work is targeting the inflation, keeping growth in mind. But still, the RBI took a broad view of the stability of the currency also, managing the exchange rate to prevent violent swings of rupees. So that was also a big step that was taken by the RBI. Remember these points, these are the points that will help you in the answer writing. Okay, that's why I am showing you all the points, I am showing you all the years also, timeline also. So an economy as complex as India's will likely never be free from challenges. But as Shaktikanta Das faces up to the remainder of his second term, he can take pride in major achievements. So far, this has been said by the central banking publication during the award ceremony. So you can understand that such a big position, such a proud thing it is for us that the outside organizations are recognizing the efforts done by our associations, our institutions to safeguard our economy, okay, and to make our economy work so smoothly in the turbulent time also. So now India under Das saw the flourishing of digital payments. I have told you that during the tough times also we were continuously developing our digital system, we were developing our payment system. So digital payments soared, flourished in the form of UPI, with India now becoming the largest real-time payments market. India recorded nearly 50 billion real-time transactions in 2021. The IMF says UPI, Unified Payment Interface, has averaged growth rates of 160% annually. That is since 2016, since the launch of UPI, the UPI payments has grown by 160% on average every year. Das has been an active opponent of the private cryptocurrency. During the turbulent time also, the Shaktikanta Das was also looking after the monetary system of our country so that the cryptocurrency do not harm it, and the cryptocurrency, the Shaktikanta Das was continuously saying against the cryptocurrency because they can lead to quite harm to the investors, okay. The different kind of bitcoins or such and such cryptocurrencies, they are not regulated, so they can harm the investors. Okay, in India, since they shot into fame, openly terming them to a threat to financial stability in the country. So Shaktikanta Das was very against the cryptocurrency. That woke up the government also. The government also started saying against the cryptocurrency. Then we can say the government has also brought the rules and regulation against the cryptocurrency. The RBI recently rolled out the digital rupee CBDC. So to control this cryptocurrency popularity, the RBI thought that yes, we need to take a step, and that step was bringing the e-rupee, a digital token representing legal tender and is considered fiat money, that is considered equal to the cash, equal to the physical money. Das was also the brain behind rolling out the goods and services tax because the government was continuously thinking about it, but under the Shaktikanta Das, he has also provided the push for the GST. He was instrumental in pushing GST soon after the Modi government took charge. So life in the time of COVID-19 has been one of unprecedented loss and isolation. We cannot say that no, we did not face troubles. We faced troubles, but it is worthwhile to remember that tough times never last. Only tough people and tough institutions do. So that is a great saying, and that we must remember, and we can quote this in the answer writing also. So India data, now this is the data points that has been given by the publication. During the award, it has said that the India's GDP in the last 10 years has rose by 90%, and the GDP per capita is up around 70%, giving the average Indian an income equivalent to $2,400 per year. That is quite, like, that is double, we can say. So here, while poverty is still widespread, it has fallen from 55% to 16% in the space of 15 years on the United Nations multi-dimensional metric. So that is also a very big achievement for India. We still have to work a lot, but see, we are doing good, and we have to move in the path of development. Okay. So here, this is about the Shaktikanta Das. So he has focused on the monetary policy. Greater stability to the government RBI relations has been given by the Shaktikanta Das, as well as Shaktikanta Das has been reappointed for the term. So in 2018, he was chosen for the RBI Governor for the tenure of 3 years, and now he has again been chosen in 2021 for the tenure of 3 years. So you can understand that if he completes this complete tenure, he will be the governor. He will be the longest governor of the RBI. So the 3-year reappointment is slightly longer than the usual 2-year extension, but he has been given the 3-year extension. So you can understand that the work that he has been doing, it is being praised. So the appointments committee of the cabinet has approved the reappointment of Shaktikanta Das, and he was chosen again in 2021 as the governor of the RBI. Okay. So the 3-year term extension given to the Reserve Bank of India's Shaktikanta Das is an acknowledgement by the government of his deft handling of the financial system at a time when the chips were down, when the economy was in turbulent time, in the face of the COVID pandemic and in the face of the Russia-Ukraine war. We can say he has done very well. Okay, so in 2021 he has been chosen because of his work that he did during the COVID pandemic. Okay, as a governor of the RBI, what you can do? You can make the people believe that everything will be fine, because it is the problem that is coming for the short term only. If we see after 10 years, after 15 years, this will not be the problem. The COVID will not be the problem. There will be, of course, there will be the new problems that will be coming. So what the RBI governor can do other than the policies is make the people believe that we will go above this, this will pass, and we should be continuing our economic activities. So that is what the RBI's governor was able to do for running this economic cycle, for continuing this cycle. So I hope now this answer you will be easily able to give, as well as this is the answer that I hope you will be able to write. This is the descriptive question where I hope that many of the points that has been discussed, you will use them wisely, you will use them nicely, and you will be able to write this answer. Okay, consider it a 15 marks question and then write the answer. This is for your own practice. Okay, so thank you very much. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, join our Telegram channel for the PDF of this session. Thank you very much, everyone. And if you have any query, you can mail us here or you can contact us through this number. Thank you very much, everyone.